And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry of the game. He loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
What is on? Yeah.
Williams starting with the pass here. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. The gun, Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds him over the middle. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the keeper. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the Steelers
Ready from the gun. Here's Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's second down. Going again here. Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going to try to throw for it. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. On into the yearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Chris Boswell for the point after. He connects on the point after. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Williams from the gun. And this is intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 45-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. It's taken in by Romadunze. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Alert, alert, alert. What is it? Hold on. Watch out, watch out.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, he got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Bravo, bravo. What is it?
Vaughn. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears cut it to a row of points on the scoreboard. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have first and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Howard. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Howard now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They're going for this. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now Howard to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Vegas!
They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run starts. Hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And the Bears have it. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
1st down, Williams to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the turnover into a lead. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 41.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. probably headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kid arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. First down now, ball at the 33. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Hits his running back. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pick up at 17. And it'll be first down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Williams. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throwing here just before halftime. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To throw is Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but It's still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time is out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's a depth.
Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Back-to-back carries here. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Tiger, 16, 18, 18,
With the gun, Howard. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Steelers, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
There you go.
Williams from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. All right, that's now his second interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that back is going to save them, and it's going to be a really rough film session.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he gets this forward to the 19. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
2nd down now. They need 7. Here's Williams. That one's complete right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's Williams again. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Vegas, Vegas.
Now here's Williams. Hits him on the end route. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 49, Steelers 35.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kent on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll go play action. Howard has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, Howard. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They've got a man in motion. First and 10. Here's Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Oh, the football's loose. And the Steelers get to it. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line.
He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers bring it back to even.
for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Howard out of the pistol here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
Second and 10 at 22-yard line.
Going again here. Howard. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
9 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
He's back to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Steelers first down. A gain of 19 yards.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. And great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears want to end it in regulation if they can. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago. We've set it down from the 37. He'll look to throw it. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Bears.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Setting up to pass. Stays upright. Chased out to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready, shoot. Yes, 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 yes.
Here he is to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
Yes, 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 yes.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty low power range. Also dangerous.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Ready, shoot. Vegas, Vegas. Punch first, punch first, punch first, punch first. Yes, yes, yes.
Stick it in the air, it's Williams. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the left hash, this will be from 50. That's the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.